Ladies and gentlemen, this is T-Mac, and I am here to give you my all-time top 5 NBA players. Number 1, my favorite, Magic Johnson. Magic, 6'9", point guard, can do anything on the block, can see anything on the floor, and made his teammates better. 5 championships, enough said. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, my shooting guard. Who else other than the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan? I don't have to go into details. You know it. 6 championships, 6 times to the finals, never been to a game 7. Are you serious? My shooting, my small forward, I have to go with, there hasn't been a lot of great small forwards in our league. So this guy is still playing. He's phenomenal. 2 championships. I think he's 4-time MVP, and that's LeBron James. And my all-time power forward, and there is probably 5 that you could put in this category. It's definitely an argument. You have Tim Duncan, you have Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, geez. But to me, the greatest power forward, and I know some people put him as a center, I have him as a power forward, and that's the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. Footwork, impeccable. Can't teach that stuff. I don't know why people waste their money spending $50,000 to try to go and learn that. Can't teach it. Stop it. Give me your money. And last but not least, my center is my good friend, the Beast, Big Shaquille O'Neal, ladies and gentlemen. The most dominant player of my time, of anybody's time really. And he was just unstoppable force, a 4-time champion, my good friend, Shaq. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my top 5 all-time NBA players. That's my roster. What's yours?
My top 5, so Chuck, you're looking at it mysteriously. So this is what I said. I said, Michael Jordan is the top player I ever seen in my life. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Bill Russell are in my top 5. So my 5th player, actually, she's shaking your head, and my 5th player actually is on the panel. I said Shaq is probably top 5 player of all time. If I was doing a draft and I'm gonna take LeBron James or Shaq, I'm gonna take Shaq pretty much every time. And if you put the things around it, I'm like, it's not like I'm saying that, he's comparing him to guys like myself. You're comparing it to all-time greats, and you're talking about errors and way hand checking and no hand checking. I just think the big men of the era that Shaq and everyone and Charles played, and you guys played in, they get undervalued. I think they get undervalued in today's market, and I think that they would dominate to the extreme domination in today. And I'm not saying LeBron's not 6 with a bullet, but I'm saying right now, that's the way I felt.
Top 5 all time. Who's in your top 5?
Michael, Oscar, Wilt, Kareem, Bill Russell.
Those are your top 5.
Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Hakeem, Jerry West. Those are my top 10. And then you got Magic, Bird, Shaq. Steph is right there in that vicinity. Elgin Baylor.
His top 10 was nice.
Can any current player crack the top 10 by the time they're done? In your top 10, in your opinion?
Look at that face.
No, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Steph is knocking on the door. If Steph wins one more, it's gonna be hard not to put him in the top 10.
Did you have Bron in your top 10?
He's 7 after Kobe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny. I had an argument with a dude. He's the biggest LeBron fan in the world. And I says, man, I didn't put Steve Nash ahead of LeBron. No disrespect. I put Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I said, and I love LeBron. I said, but the difference in my opinion, I says, Michael and Kobe will kill you.
Real
Nothing.
LeBron's a nice guy. I says, ain't nobody ever said Kobe and Michael were nice guys. I said, those words ain't never been spoken. Mm-mm. Nobody ever said, man, that Michael Jordan's a nice guy. I'm like, they did? Who said that? The same thing with Kobe. And there's nothing wrong with that. But LeBron, he's just a nice man. And I got him 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So top 5 of all time, who would you put? From point guard, small, shooting guard, small power?
I'll leave myself out, so I would take, no, because I'm going to feel that point guard, but I take Isaiah. I take Jordan at 2. I'm going to take, to me, Larry Bird at 3.
Who was 1?
I would take Isaiah Thomas at 1.
Isaiah 1.
Yeah. Steph Curry got a lot of work to do, sir. Got a lot of work to do.
Wow, so you're Isaiah way...
He doesn't have the resume yet. He only got 1 championship.
Right.
You think he's the greatest point guard of all time? Well, no. You got to have a full body of work. And then I'm going to take Tim Duncan as my power forward and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the center.
You'd pick Kareem as number one. So tell me, what's the biggest difference? If Kareem at his best, Shaq against his best, because my top 5 is close to yours except for one.
Okay.
Kareem at his best, minus you're obviously one, but Kareem at his best, Shaq at his best. Really? Tell me why. I mean, Shaq was a human specimen.
Yes, he was. And I like Shaq, but he was no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This man could dominate you with both hands. When they have to change the game because of you, that's greatness.
Can you give me your all-time starting 5?
Oh, of all time?
All time.
Magic at the point, MJ at the 2, Larry Bird at the 3, Bill Russell at the 4. This is tough. Wilt at the 5. And I'm struggling because, Kareem and Wilt, I mean, they're neck and neck. So,
Are you sixth man?
no, dude, I'm nowhere near that stuff, man. You still got Jerry West, you still got Oscar Robertson, you still got Walt Frazier, you still got Bob Petty, you still got, the list goes on and on and on.
If you were to name your top 5 NBA players of all time, I know you put Michael Jordan 1 through 5.
MJ's number 1.
But if you go 1 through 5 with different people,
Okay, MJ number 1.
who's 2?
It's controversial, but going Kareem.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Number 2. I need to get some information behind these picks first.
Okay.
Jordan, number 1. 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs. Never will be done. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won 4 championships in high school, won 3 in college, won 6 in the NBA, won 6 MVPs, is currently, right now, the NBA's all-time leading scorer and arguably the most unstoppable shot ever in the skyhook. There's never been duplicated. Number 3, I want to go Bill Russell.
Okay.
11 championships in 13 years.
Okay.
Number 4, and I just argued about this the other day. Magic.
Magic Johnson.
Magic.
Okay.
Only 6'9" point guard out there, jumping center as a rookie, having a triple-double with 40.
Okay. We still haven't heard Kobe or LeBron being mentioned.
I'm thumb wrestling in that 5 between giving LeBron the edge over Larry.
Larry Bird. So you wouldn't put Kobe in there?
Yeah, Kobe in there. Kobe like around 6 or 7. Kobe in there.
Okay, so who would you
Wilt
put?
in there too.
Okay.
If I had to just name them without putting them in a quick order so I wouldn't forget.
Okay, well, so who would you put at 5?
I'm going to give LeBron, no. This is tough. 5, that's a tough spot, man.
Yeah, because there's no more after that.
That's dead.
You got to eliminate somebody.
That's tough. How about I go, I don't know. I'll go LeBron.
Before we get into this next part of the video, a big thank you to Titan Mattress for sponsoring this segment. If your current bed has been messing with your sleep, this right here, this is going to be a game changer. A few months back, I started waking up sore and tired. Basically, my old mattress wasn't cutting it anymore. I mean, yeah, my whole body was hurting. I needed something built for support, something durable, and honestly, something made for people built like me. And that's when I found Titan by Brooklyn Bedding. They've got a quick online sleep quiz that helps match you with the perfect mattress, which is so useful, so helpful. Delivery was super easy. It came straight to my door in a box, unrolled in minutes, and had no weird chemical smell. And what stood out immediately was the balance. It's firm, but it's not really stiff. It's got heavy-duty coils and premium foam, so there's lift and comfort without any sagging, and that's a game changer. I've had it for a few months now, and honestly, I fall asleep quicker, and I wake up feeling way better. Titan is designed for every body, especially if you're bigger, taller, or you just need a little bit of that extra support. There's no fiberglass in the materials, which, yeah, it sounds crazy, but that's the thing with some other brands. And get this, they did a third-party durability test with over 200,000 rolls. That's an insane number. Each mattress is crafted and shipped directly from the Arizona-based facilities, so there's not even a middleman raising the price. You get premium quality, free shipping anywhere in the US, and a 129 trial to test it out risk-free. Plus, a limited lifetime warranty. So, if you're ready to upgrade your sleep, I'm talking about better sleep and waking up feeling better, check out titanmattress.com/prosport or scan the QR code right here on the screen. You can use my code PROSPORT at checkout for 30% off your order.
So who are your starting 5 NBA players of all time?
So positionless.
Positionless, yeah.
No doubt. So Magic and Isaiah.
This is your Fab 5.
Yes, exactly.
NBA.
So here's the team.
Are we getting him in trouble for a third time?
So Magic,
Okay.
Isaiah, Jordan, Bird.
Okay.
5th, El Capitan, Kareem.
Okay.
That's my all-time 5.
Starting a team tomorrow, I start with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
As your center.
Well, he could play any position he wants. but I got to have him on my team because, I think in terms of the history of the league, I look at him as the one who is the most accomplished, night in and night out, had an influence on more players who are now Hall of Famers, most of them with the Lakers. And obviously he played with Oscar Robertson in Milwaukee. All of those guys, Worthy, Magic, and Cooper, Byron Scott, Jamal Wilkes. They had better careers because he was their center, I think.
No question. So you got Kareem in the middle. You want to take a backup there?
Yeah, Moses Malone would be my backup. And he might get more minutes some nights. 4 forwards?
Yeah, well, 2 and then 2 backups.
Oh, we got backups?
You got a 4 and a 3.
Well, my all-time favorite forward is Elgin Baylor. 6'5.5" guy, strong, around the hoop, under, over, around, or through, whatever. I used to watch him play on TV, and I used to go out, try to do some of that stuff. I always heard of Connie Hawkins, but I never got to see Connie Hawkins, because Connie was almost like a ghost. And then when I got to see Connie Hawkins play, and picking the ball up with one hand, and floating the way he did, and playing with people, he just hold the ball behind their heads, and he had a whole lot of globetrotting tricks. I tried to combine Elgin's game and Connie's game, become my game. And then I probably would go Duncan and Malone. Karl Malone.
You are old school.
I got Oscar and I got Michael. I'll take Magic. Jerry or Tiny? What do you guys think? Or Iceman? I'm gonna leave that spot open.
You have a coach?
My most fun years were the years when I was coached by Kevin Lockery, and those were my 3 years with the Nets. So he would be able to coach my team.
You're only picking 12 players. Who's on your team? 12 in the history of the NBA. What 12 players?
That's easy. My point guard, I'm gonna be LeBron as my point. I'm going MJ at the 2.
You at the 3, come on.
Yeah, I'm at the 3. I'm gonna go me at the 4.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Kobe at the 3. So Bron, MJ, Kobe, myself at the 4. Hakeem Olajuwon at the 5.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
But then I got you said 12, right?
12, yeah, I was about to say, because you going to go with Hawk over Shaq.
You know Hakeem a lot. You ain't watch Hakeem like that, then. I know you didn't watch Hakeem if you say something.
No. I watched Hakeem. I watched Hakeem the Dream.
Steph.
You said this was easy.
It is.
Yeah, he said it was easy.
6. I'm gonna go Magic.
They got Magic coming off the bench.
Steph and Magic in the backcourt.
That's a hell of a drink. Cause Magic gonna get it to Steph.
Yes.
Okay. I see how you going with this. I'm a general manager too.
I'm gonna go T-Mac. Dirk off with him too. That Magic Johnson with all them snipers are up. Come on. Then you got Shaq at the 5. That's
okay.
10.
Then you got 2 more.
My 2 more. Don't. When y'all see this,
we only asking for KD's 2 more. We not asking for nobody else 2 more.
When y'all see this, I'm gonna go AD, KG.
That's it. It's over.
Okay.
That's his 12.
Well, actually, I got to have a man to run the point. I'm going to go with the greatest point guard of all time, and Irving Magic Johnson. We need a 2 guard. We need somebody that can fill it up if we need to. He can ISO. He got a post-up game. Play defense. I need all that.
Okay.
I'm going with 1 Michael Jordan.
You've been bashing him for years.
I know, they ain't bashing. And then I'm going to go with the greatest power forward of all time. A 15-time all-defensive first and second team. 2-time league MVP. Finals MVP. 1 time. The big fundamental.
I thought you hated the Spurs. You have ridiculed Tim Duncan.
Win a game.
You're saying you can't watch him. He's the boringest superstar ever, and you're putting him in your starting lineup?
I'm trying to win a game.
Oh, then maybe I was right all along about the Spurs.
Oh, and then I got to go with the other guy. You know what? This guy was very underrated, Jenny, as a defensive guy. The one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 11-time all-defensive first and second team. He led the NBA in blocks 4 times, 6 MVPs, 6 chips. I got to go with him. But I need a 3. I need a 3. I need a small forward.
Really?
And I need somebody that not only could, in their prime, sit in that chair for 40 minutes, lock, take, guard 1 through 5. I need a guy, can play above the rim, can make plays.
Yeah.
Triple, double threat every night. Greatest player that ever walked the earth. Yeah, man.
Really?
They say it in the Paleolithic time. You know, that was Fred Flintstone. That was when he was around. They had dinosaurs. The baddest dinosaur was what, Skip? T-Rex. You got to have old T-Rex. He coming out last. You know, you introduce your starting lineup, Skip, and this guy.
He's last.
He coming out last.
Wait, I got to ask. Did T-Rex ever get his shot blocked by Mario Hazonia?
Yeah, T-Rex had little arms.
Seriously?
T-Rex had little arms.
Little arms,
Yeah,
short arms, that's
so
it. That's it. And so he did this, and it was like, I got my shot blocked.
Skip Bayless. Jenny said, okay, I've tried to win a game, and that's mine. I got Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron James.